Hi, welcome to Frugal Flight Life. This is Patricia, and I just wanted to share with you this little journal that I keep. This is such a cute journal. It says, "What day is it and where the heck am I?" Which is so true because you sometimes wake up and forget where you're at, and sometimes you forget what day it is because all the days seem alike. So I get a kick out of that. I think that's so funny. But anyway, I got this little book. It's blank paged. I get that from Amazon. And it comes with a belongs to page at the front you can fill out. And then what I did is I just got the idea to start writing down the hotel amenities in here. So I numbered all the pages first. I made a table of contents, um, hotel amenities, and then a diary. And the diary is just like little information that's not related to the hotel amenities um, that I want to keep, maybe contacts or things like that. Um, so here's some of the table of contents. I got up to number 30 so far, and I've got until 99, and then I've got the diary pages there. So let's try one. Let's go to number 22, which is Pasco, Washington, Hampton Inn and Suites. And I'll just go to that one. So I just look for the 22 at the bottom and go up here to hotel amenities, Pasco, Washington, Hampton Inn and Suites, so it matches. They do have breakfast, which is one of the important things for me, so I know how to pack. The breakfast is from 6 to 10, or they have to-go bags if your flight is earlier than that and you know you're going to miss breakfast. They have Hilton Honors for crews, which means if you have a Hilton Honors number, you can write it down for them. They have internet. They do have a 24-hour gym here. They have a pool from 6 to 10, 6 to 11. I didn't specify whether it's outside or inside. Sometimes I do that. The room type is it's room 429. It wasn't one of the kind of rooms that it has a living room in it. It was more like a one big room. So it had a desk, TV, extra table with rectangle, soft bench. It had two beds. Sometimes you can only get one bed, but it had two beds, one center table, and a Bible in it. It had a tub and shower. Sometimes your room only has just a shower in it. It had pump products in the shower that you could use instead of the little tiny bottles that sometimes hotels provide. But it did have bar soap provided on the near the sink in the bathroom. And then it had no kitchen, but it had a microwave and refrigerator, which is good to know, so then I can bring my microwavable container to microwave soup or other things, vegetables. And of course, I haven't had a room that didn't have a refrigerator in it, but I always write that down. It had a coffee maker, but I didn't specify what kind, which I'd like to do more in the future. Like I'd like to put if it's a Keurig or if it's a regular coffee maker, but I did put that it was under the TV. It did not have a balcony, which sometimes I like if they do because then I can go sit outside. And some of them have really extravagant balconies that I've written about. And then it has shopping and restaurants nearby. And you could even make a book about specific restaurants and specific stores that are nearby. And it has garbage liners, so that's important to me because if it doesn't have garbage liners, I either bring a plastic bag or I will use the ice bucket liner if I don't have a plastic bag with me. So that's about that hotel, and then a lot of them are all different. Some of them have living rooms, some of them have balconies, some of them have full kitchens. Some of them don't have breakfast. But all of this information is really helpful for my packing. You can also make a book if you want about, like, say you want to make a book like this about your crew member contacts, because you do have a lot of friends in your crew, and you can remember them better if you write some things down about them when meeting them, and their phone number if you guys want to keep in contact. You could also make a book about training, like we also always get updates about new rules, regulations, procedures. You could keep a book about that. You could keep a specific book about which places you're going to, like instead of the hotels like I do, because I'm staying in my hotel mostly. But if you're one of those kind of flight attendants that like to go out and venture out into the cities that you stay in, you can have a journal about that. You can put the places that you go to, which restaurants you want to remember there, which stores you could go shop at. I remember there was one hotel I went at, and they had a nice shopping center across the street with a grocery store there that had a lot of natural foods in it that I wanted to remember, so I wrote that down. So there's endless possibilities. If you think of an idea, you can always put it in the comments, and whoever watches this video can see your idea. And just want to kind of give you some starting point to give you some ideas, and maybe this will spark a new idea for you. So you can personalize this however you want to use it, and it's a lot of fun to do this, and it's very inexpensive from Amazon. And with that, I'm just going to say have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.